Hey, welcome. I told you, I said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But let me go and get this reading out before I get into my Sunday evening and watch my fucking Ratchet TV. Because I love Ratchet TV. And, like we were just talking about drama. I like to watch drama that be on TV. I don't like to watch nobody else drama. Motherfucking Sundays, fun day, goddammit. So I don't want to waste no time. I had started the reading, but I felt like I needed to stop and start over. You know, so I did. That's just so I can make sure that I'm following out to my spirit guides, divine angels, ancestors, and fairies. This is the first reading that I ever did in this house. Let's make it a good one. I do got my sage and shit going for the to keep the energy clear while I'm pushing this reading out. Just on the fact of making sure that the energy is clean and clear when I push this, when I deliver this reading. Anywho, thank you so much again. I hope that you enjoy your reading. It is much appreciated if you would share your feedback. It is greatly, matter of fact, greatly appreciated. What's another thing? Yeah, if you would like to share your feedback, I think I said that, but I ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's get started. For the collective, the Leo spirit, please and thank you. What messages do we have for the collective? The Leo, what does she need to hear right now? What is her energy? What's the energy around her? Well, not what's her energy, what's the energy around her? What does she need to hear right now? Currently and presently, what messages, spirit, do we have for the Leo? I would put the camera down so you can see the cards with my phone now. If you want, I'll just flip them up for you so you can see. So I'm going to shuffle one more time. And then I'm going to give it a good cut. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright, because what kind of song is that to start channeling? But if that's what you're feeling like, the first card that fell was the High Priestess. This is someone who is very aware, very in tune with her intuition, very visible, very knowledgeable. B and J, a cross necklace. The color blue could be symbolic. The Two of Cups is in reverse. So this is when you are aware of a situation. There's someone that you're emotionally connected to, whether it's a friend or a lover. Take it how it resonates. There's some knowledge that you are aware about when it comes to a separation or a breakup with this individual with this energy. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The devil is here. So I see that you have removed yourself from possibly a toxic situation. The air's energy popped up in the last reading when it comes to overcoming something. In the last reading, it was almost saying as if you feel stuck or trapped in the situation, whereas this one is saying that you have overcome some type of internal conflict, or you've overcome some conflict surrounding this energy. Especially when it comes to a foundation being broke, or some type of breaking, a break, like maybe there's some kind of brokenness happened within, like what you and this person was created, or there is some type of breakdown or broken foundation with family. I feel as if this is when you start to internalize you and start to love you more, start to put you more, start loving yourself more, and less chaos, less conflict. Even though the shit seems to like try to follow you, Leo, which is weird. There's someone in your energy that could have been very controlling, very possessive, very clingy. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. This is someone that I feel as if this is the person that was in your energy that was very, that you were very much aware of, and very much aware of the situation, and very much aware of their behavior, even though they trying to cling on to you for their life, especially after some shit had went down where there is some type of third party interference. Doesn't necessarily mean someone was cheating, but there's definitely some type of third party interference. And you went down, you went kind of in hermit mode to, you know, almost get the knowledge that you needed from the situation. Now, the way I tell my cards, read my cards is like a story. So if this story resonates, just follow along. So the Hermit card is when you start to, it's almost when you went into, like I said, hermit mode, shut down, and got the knowledge that you needed. And you also walked away from a situation that no longer serves you, even if it ended abruptly with the Four of Wands in reverse. I think that the boundaries played a role here, because sometimes what you allow, a motherfucker keep doing. And with the king of swords, this nigga was getting real cold, real, and this is not a love reading. This nigga was getting real cold, real astute, real abuse of power. Kind of put you in a situation where you were kind of almost like torn, didn't know which way to do, almost blindsided from this situation. Whatever the situation is, this is something that carries, that follows you, that you carry with you. And it's possibly because there's a part of it that you have not fully given yourself or fully healed from. So the Nine of Swords leaves you in this funk of, you know, not really, kind of, not even in your head, but kind of in your, you know, head, not having a hard time sleeping at night, you know, almost, feeling as if someone, or, you know, no contact is what I'm hearing, like a no contact situation. It should be hard as fuck. But it's a situation that tries to break you, that hurt you into this beautiful empress that you are right now. This beautiful person that's sitting in her soft girl era. This beautiful healed human being. This beautiful woman. Empress energy. Very, very at peace. Very magnetic. Very much so a motherfucking woman. The Page of Pentacles was after this unfairness, after this disloyalty, strength. Like, it almost like whatever tried to break you, strengthened you. And now it's crazy, because now the reciprocation of this person is give, one to give. Versus, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, when it was taking. Don't manifest negativity in your, or the words of Leo, because what you manifest can become your reality. So be cautious of what you're putting out into the universe, especially when it comes to your forever after. See, this card fell in the last reading, and it fell like this. But it's kind of like this time. So it's almost like something that you need to get off your chest, or something that you're wanting to speak about, Leo. And I definitely feel like you need to stand on that shit and speak about it. The Leos are so tough and sensitive at the same time, because it's almost as if you can take it or whatever, you can dish it out, but it has to come back a certain way in order for you to feel like it's not what's the word I'm looking for? Abusive, or coming off as like a trigger to make you be like, who the fuck this bitch talking to? You get what I'm saying? You know, my little sister Leo, that motherfucker is hard as a gangster crybaby. You say you got to really be, you know, kind of not even passive aggressive. You really got to be very passive with the way you word things or the way you say things, because as a Leo, sometimes it can get took out of conflict. I definitely feel like you're about to communicate something that you're feeling, even when it comes to moving forward, solo dolo, you know, moving forward towards happiness. Like I said, now all of a sudden someone wants to reciprocate. It's almost like what you was dishing out, they want to give back, which is, I feel like you are the giver, Leo. You were the one that was giving. While, like, again, like I said, they was the one that was taking. And now, the universe card is here, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which means be prepared for somebody about the splendor block, wanting a new beginning with you. We're going into pre-stages of retrograde. So, in the ex that you was dealing with, they finna make their grand entrance. The King of Pentacles. Oh my God. That's that nigga right there. The King of Pentacles. Very sure of themselves. Very stable. Very independent. Very got money. You know. But childish. This is somebody that this is not a love reading, but you said what's the energy around you, and this is what it is. With the Ten of Wands being here, I definitely feel like this is someone, the burdens, like carrying a load when you think of him, or what comes with it. You see what I'm saying? They want to come back. They want to sit on their throne, but they carry so much baggage, and it's kind of hard for you to see, Leo, what's in front of you, because what they come with so much. So it's almost as if like one of those cautious situations, because you do deserve a fresh start. You deserve a fresh start, but do you see how it's no goddamn extra sticks? It's nothing but one, and there's nothing in your fucking way. When you think about fresh starts and new beginnings, even if you do decide to let that person back in, or even if you do reroute and go down that direction, what are you going to carry with you? Are you going to carry the burdens that this person, are you going to carry those old burdens? Because Leos has a tendency to want to go back towards something, but they don't forgive so easily. So when they go back, they carry all the shit that they had that was basically, you know, blinding them, making them unaware. So do you go back carrying the burdens, or you go back for the fresh start with nothing? Completely up to you, Leo. What else? Here, what's the energy for the Leo currently? If there's a little naiveness, but I feel like the energy that you in right now, very nurturing, very kind, very loving, very in tune, very much so in control. Even if that person misses that nurturing spirit, nurturing energy that you carry, it's okay. It'll be okay. The truth card, the justice card is here. So you could be hearing some truth or some justice, any type of legal battles that you could be dealing with. You could be getting some justice for that. This card fell in the first reading too. She was upright, and this one she's in reverse. So when it's upright, meaning trout. When it's When it's in reverse, it means release. So whatever that you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with some legal battles, the ball is in the courts will favor in your behalf, because it's something that's holding you back, and it's kind of keeping you stuck. Once you remove this, you will be free. It will no longer be carrying you, and that's the truth. That's the clarity that you might be needing. Even if it's your person, you know what I'm saying? There's a Libra, Aquarius, and a Gemini, someone mixed up in here. So maybe your person could be doing hard time, and the shit courts for the work in his favor. Where he been trapped and locked up, he might be for to come home. With the waiting game, the pouring into, the feeling trapped, or the tornness, whatever you've been dealing with outside of waiting, because you could just been pouring and pouring into something, or pouring and pouring into two different people. What else here? I'm hearing that keep bleeding. Keep bleeding, love. The reason why I feel like this song is in my head, because there's a three-way cycle here. It's you and it's two other people. But it's almost if you feel like they both toxic. Or there's some like toxicness around it. Wow, this one fell in the first reading too, but she was upright, so in reverse. So, excuse me, I'm glad I started over, because you could definitely be hitting those phases of this energy where you're in, where you're kind of stuck in your head thinking the worst, because like I said, Leos can be overthinkers. Waiting on some form of judgment, with the judgment card being here. Kind of stuck in your feelings, in your head over it. Maybe you're tired of waiting, because she's right here, being very patient, steady pouring. 7 could be significant. And this is definitely someone that you are connected to as far as lovers. Someone who definitely lost control. Or the Emperor could be your energy. You know, sometimes the Emperor is in control. Sometimes the Emperor can be very controlling, very possessive. The Hero, I think the thing right. Hierophant, some shit like that. She's here when it comes to respect and values and morals, even marriage. Remain hopeful with the Star card. The Star card is all about what you're pouring into. Remain hopeful. Stay positive. Don't be portraying that everything is fine, Leo. You know, out of the Leos, I'm going to put that to the side, because you carrying a lot. Even though it's weighing you down, you will not let your head hang down. That's a motherfucking Leo for you. Leos are the perfectionists at the zodiac. Leos are the perfectionists at the bunch of the Aries and the fire signs and the Sagittarius. They like things to flow, and if they're not flowing, everything goes. When it comes to being fair, I think that this card is falling because I feel like you need to be fair to yourself, Leo. I think that you need to cut ties with anything that's not fair to you. And then the sun shines again with the 10 of Cups, the most positive goddamn cup in the zodiac, in the tarot card. When I see the 10 of Cups, and then on the bottom of the deck, it's almost like failure is not an option. And whatever doesn't give you recognition, don't give it energy, don't give it life. That means people, places, things, period. So I had to scroll on over and get these right here. These African goddess messages. And I just want you to see, you know, and be aware who's on the front of the deck. And if you're not aware of who that is Oshun, who is the goddess of beauty and self-love. And whenever Oshun is pops up and she is coming forward, that means, and she holding that in. I want you to see how she's holding this mirror in her hand. That is, take a step back and look yourself in the mirror. What is the Leo? What else does the Leo need to hear? Can we clarify these tarot messages? Spirit, please and thank you for the Leo. Before I let you go. Before I let go. I'm going to shuffle one more time. So forgiveness is here. We all fall short. We all make mistakes, but I don't want you to carry it. It can weigh you down, sis. It'll stop your harvest as well. So whatever you may be needing to forgive yourself for, let it go. Because as long as you carry it with you, it won't give you peace. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, speak up and speak the truth and speak your truth. You almost there. Especially when it comes to self-sabotaging and people being sneaky around you. If you feel like people around you are being sneaky or snakes, then that's what you need to speak up on. Remember, you said you keep your circle small. But if they know, they know. The fuck? Call that shit out, Leo. You ain't scared. Especially when it comes... I can't make this up. What did we say earlier? When it comes to giving and receiving, I can't make this up, bro. And your intuition being sharp as fuck, yeah. Speak up. When it comes to the people wearing masks, speak up. When it comes to when people don't realize who the fuck they dealing with. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna let you go. Ooh, two more fell. I think you know who you need to cut ties with, whomever you felt betrayed by. This could be a sister or something sister related with the Seven Sisters creativity. You know about the Seven Sisters from New Orleans. Them bitches were shapeshifters. And level up. I feel like once you start cutting ties and cutting people out your life who serve you no purpose, then everything around you starts to level up. Whatever you touch turns to gold, literally. With the Alchemist right here. And then up under it is cutting etheric cords. That means cutting toxic shit and toxic people out your life. You can't do what's best for everybody else. You got to do what's best for you. You feel me? So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. And make sure you tell your friends about me.